Hello children, this is your art teacher Mrs. Ashwini Kumar. I hope you have practiced your lines that we did in the first class thoroughly, and you have exercised your hand and your finger to be able to start drawing. So today we are going to start drawing, and we are going to make a very basic landscape using the simple lines that we practiced. So for that I am going to take this drawing sheet. You can take any paper which is available to you, even if it's a ruled paper, it is fine. So let's start drawing. So I'm going to start making my first line or my first stroke somewhere at the side. I'm using my right side to draw the stroke. You can do it on the left side as well. So let's start drawing. So on the right side, as I have taught you, hold the pencil a little far away, and we are going to draw a beautiful wavy line like a snake. So we're going to start somewhere here, not really on top, not really in the middle, somewhere in the right side. So let's start making this wavy line. Right? Now this is just one wavy line. Now I want to continue this particular line to go a little up. So I'm going to start here. Let's not start here because it won't be a smooth line. Let's start here to make it a smooth line which goes up like that. Now I have this extra line which I'm going to erase. Now if you remember last year, I had told you to not press the pencil very hard. Now the advantage of holding the pencil a little far away is that you will not be able to press the pencil really hard even if you want to. So that when you make your strokes and you want to erase something, it's easier to erase. Now this is our basic wavy line that we wanted, that we have made. Now I'm going to add some more lines because I'm sure it doesn't make any sense right now, it's just a wavy line. So I'm going to add a few curved lines on this part of the wavy line. So I have 1, 2 and 3. So I'm going to just make curved lines which smoothly end. Now has it started looking like something? Yes, it has. It's probably started to look like a cliff. Now my cliff is ready. Now the cliff can end anywhere. It can end near a forest, or it can end near a desert, or it can end near water, a water body. Basically, if it's a cliff, it would end near a sea and an ocean. So mine, I would want to end it near a sea. So I'm going to start by making a horizon. Now horizon is what? It's basically where the land meets the sky. When you see at a distance, there's always a horizon where you can see the end of land and where you can also see where the sky starts. So I'm going to make that straight line. If you remember, we're going to use the same technique to make our straight line which we practiced. Hold the pencil far away. First determine where you want the line. I want it somewhere here. I don't want it really up because probably I'll draw some more elements in the sky, because this is going to be a sky and the rest will be the water. So let's mark it here and make a straight line. So our basic landscape is ready. We have our basic elements here. We have the horizon and we have the cliff that we wanted to draw. Now we'll need to add more details. As I said, I want the cliff to end near a sea. So I am going to add details of water over here, and I'm going to add some more details on top of the cliff. You can draw anything you want. You can draw houses, you can draw a garden, or you can draw trees. I would like to draw trees, so I'm going to start drawing trees. Now if you remember last year, I had taught you perspective, where I taught you that objects which are far away are going to be smaller compared to the objects that are closer to you. Since I am drawing this landscape from this angle, which is the closest to me, the bigger trees are going to be here, the smaller trees are going to be here, and in the center I am going to draw a few medium-sized trees for transition. So let's start with making the smaller trees first. So I am not going to draw the entire tree. I am going to only draw the outline of the tree, because I am going to fill the trees with color directly instead of coloring with the pencil and then again going back and coloring with colors. So for that I am going to first start making small rectangular shapes like these. I am going to make them dark just for you to be able to see. but you are going to draw them very, very lightly, extremely lightly, so that if you want to erase, if you've made a mistake, it's easier for you to erase and draw over it again. So let's draw the smallest size trees here. So I'm going to draw the smallest rectangular shapes here, a few of them. I'm going to draw a few medium ones here, which are going to be a little bigger than this. They have to be subtle change in size, okay, not a drastic change. So a little bigger than this. And I'm going to draw them randomly, not in a line. Okay. Again, I'm drawing them dark only for you to be able to see. You are going to draw them very lightly. And now the closest one I'm going to draw bigger than the medium size. Long rectangular shapes. So this is our land. So make sure that all the trees are inside this part and not here. Okay, this is the area where it's very steep, so not many very trees will grow there. Now we are going to draw the conical shape of the tree, because we are going to draw pine trees that are triangular in shape. So I'm just going to draw a triangle on each of these rectangular shapes. That is it. Just going to draw a triangle. So let me finish making these triangles quickly. So these are the smallest. Here will be the medium size triangles. I'm just randomly drawing them. I don't want them to be perfect, because this is just going to be the outline of the trees, and I'm going to fill them with colors. And this is okay. My trees are ready. I'm going to add some details on the water part of this landscape. So what we are going to do is we are going to draw a very scribbly random line over here, because here is where the water meets land, and it's not going to be a straight line, because there will be a lot of rocks and stones and waves crashing, so it's not going to be a straight line. So I'm going to hold my pencil really far away, because I don't want a very smooth line, I want a very scribbly wavy line. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from somewhere here, not where this line ends, and I'm going to start randomly making this scribbly line. And I'm also going to then make circular shapes for rocks. Some are behind this, okay, and some are in the front. So I'll just make it a little darker for you to see, but you are going to make them light, because we still have to fill in color in them. Okay, and this is my scribbly line, which I'm going to darken it just for you to be able to see it. Now the horizon, we have to start adding lines or waves to make it look like water. Now again, when the water is really far away, you won't be able to see the waves that well. So your lines are not going to be that wavy, they're going to be straight. So here I'm going to make small strokes. I'm not going to make continuous lines. I'm going to make shorter lines and straighter lines to show water. Okay, and as you come closer, I'm going to start adding a little wave, a line which is not completely straight, a little wavy, and as you come closer, you can add more wavy lines here. Okay. Let me also add something in the sky. I know all of you all love to draw clouds, and always remember which color the clouds are before you start coloring. So I'm just going to add a few clouds. I know you all love to make clouds. So these are the clouds ready. I have mostly all the elements that I want in my landscape ready, and in the next class I'm going to color this for you. I'm going to show you how you're going to color the trees, the water, the stones, and the cliff. You can use whatever colors you have are available. Please avoid watercolors because we have not started using watercolors. You can use color pencils, you can use crayons, you can use oil pastels, whatever is available to you except poster colors or any kind of paint. So this is it for today. Thank you children, and I'll see you in the next class when we start coloring our drawing.